So they'll be calling you a radical. So a company today goes public on the New York Stock Exchange with no revenue, with no product, really hardly any employees, with no nothing but lies. Little SMR nuclear reactors they're developing at Idaho National Lab for the last 10 years. They sucked up a bunch of money from Utah out of our AMPS bill, but they have nothing. They promised a prototype by 2016, 18, 19, 20. Now they're saying maybe by 2020. They promised 24 of them, and it was 12. Now it's 6. The whole country has lost its well, the whole world's lost its fucking mind. The Pope now is going after, he's on Putin's side. Wow, up is down, black, whatever happened to thou shalt not kill? Irregardless of the geopolitical situation that your dogma has reinforced, the barbaric nature of this war, I mean, it's not a war when you just randomly attack civilian targets. Never. I don't ever recall a war being like that. Ever. Ever. And I know wars. My father nuked to death in the Nevada test site. Grew up in the house right there. My uncle, who raised me right there. Omaha Beach. Battle of the Bulge, D-Day. My other uncle just buried at Arlington, Vietnam. We live in a freaking sick place. No birds. The ecology is radically in the last 10 years have collapsed. Perpetual war in the last 20 years. I mean, NuScale goes public. Little SMR nuclear reactors that do not exist in the wake of Fukushima. The wrath of Fukushima, and we're going to chalk it up all coincidence, including right there the Great Salt Lake going dry. What was that? Perfect historical levels in 2011. We actually got a little bit of snow here in May in Utah. I don't know. I'm beyond disgusted. You know, the internet kettling. Everybody's just so, well, it's Orwellian. You know, they're red pill, left pill. By the way, the whole Roe versus Wade is nothing but vote bait. The right uses the wall. The left uses abortion rights because they got nothing else they can talk about because they don't accomplish anything. You know, really out of control debt, hyperinflation, crumbling infrastructure, longevity heading south. We can't even talk about, nobody will even bring up the subject matter of where COVID came from. You can't even talk about that now because we have no media. So I stood in front of the White House and I says, without the fourth pillar, we have nothing. Oh boy, do we have nothing. State-run media, TASS, Bravad, ABC, NBC, CBS, and then alt media. They just want to sell you some survivalist gear, some bunkers. What a black cloud hanging all over all of us. Where's the birds? I grew up here. I've been here in my life. This is one of the greatest ecosystems in the world I grew up on. Everybody's so caught up in their wealth and income tax evasion and stimulus check and fairy tale. We're going to, make a fortune in the uranium. Oh my God, it's just a freak show out there. No one even considers their quality of life. No one considers their health. No one considers the ecology. Nothing. I mean, like I said, Orwell couldn't dream this up on freaking 2 hits of acid mixed in with some mushrooms. Historic record drought. Kevin Lynch just predicted the greatest drought in 1,200 years. You know, this tide pools, the salmon collapse, the dead trees, the heat bubble. We're just going to all chalk it up to coincidence, not to mention the pandemic. Everything that's happened post 2011. You're getting sleepy. You're getting so sleepy. Operation Foxconn News, wanted by Jetstream, told by cable TV. TikTok, Diablo Canyon Clock. when renewables are taking the field 100%, California. Growing 10, 15, 20% a year, we're going to throw more pork when we're so broke it's unbelievable. Hyperinflation, crumbling infrastructure, really an out-of-control debt.